Greetings, the Hijabi Gamer here, and recently during my last live stream on Sunday, somebody asked me about my opinion on what is going on in Afghanistan. Now, at the time, I didn't really feel comfortable giving a solid answer because this may come as a surprise to people, but I tend to not really get involved in Middle Eastern politics. Honestly, I got tired of it. You know, when you're watching it and you feel so helpless that there's really not much you can do about it, and people who have family in some of these countries, or you yourself have family. I mean, to me, the biggest deal was 2011 with Tahrir Square, with family in Egypt. I actually had cousins in Tahrir Square. They actually have pictures of themselves there, which was pretty awesome. So my only thought at that time was, dear God, the United States, do not get involved. I do not want Egypt to turn into a bloodbath. Please, just stay out of Egypt. But at this point, having seen a lot of people talking about it, seen video footage, listened to Biden, I feel pretty comfortable giving at least some degree of opinion on everything that's been going on. And I am thoroughly disgusted. I mean, there is no way, right or left, there's no way anybody can find Biden's response or his behavior in any way good. At this point, just impeach him and throw him in prison after seeing the video footage of people clinging to airplanes and falling hundreds of feet. The picture of the body mangled in the landing gear because people are so desperate to get out of the country, knowing that they probably will not make it, but still clinging to those planes. Or the little girls. I've seen multiple videos of girls, especially the one of the girl behind the fence crying that the Taliban is coming. And that alone is just thoroughly disgusting. Look, I get it. We needed to get out of Afghanistan. Now, after seeing this and finding out that we only had 2,500 troops there, if it was maintaining the peace and protecting people, I don't mind putting my tax dollars towards that. I mean, 2,500 troops, if they're willing to do it. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm willing to volunteer to do it. Seeing those kids, it's horrifying. Add the fact that now we know that there are Americans and people who aided the Americans who are stuck, unable to get to Kabul airport. And what is Biden doing? He's whining about Ron DeSantis and mask mandates. My God. So Ron DeSantis was mean to you and said mean things. So you go on about the goddamn mask mandates. I think it's pretty clear what I think about the stupid masks. But this point, the fact that you're putting the goddamn garbage things over the lives of American citizens in Afghanistan, you are a disgusting, deplorable president. There's no way anyone on the left or the right can agree to his garbage. Take your masks and shove them where the sun doesn't shine. And you know what? Get over Ron DeSantis. All right? Grow some balls. I'm sorry. Grow a pair, you disgusting excuse for a president. You should be impeached, and not just that, thrown in prison for your deplorable behavior. And you know what? Your little diversity hire should be treated exactly the same. Because she should have said something. Because if you're standing on the sidelines and you see this garbage going on, and you look at these people suffering, and you look at them with this kind of cold indifference, you garbage human beings, you know what you should have done? No excuses. I don't care. Stop blaming Trump, Bush, Obama. I don't care. This horrible pullout is all on you, and you should have stood up like a man in front of the camera and said, this was my mistake. We are doing all we can to fix it. No. Oh, but it was Trump's fault. Oh, but it was timeline this. Oh, but we wanted everyone out by September 11th so we could have a 20th anniversary. Hooray! No. You should have been a man about it, grown a spine. You've been in politics for, centuries? And it said, I was wrong. Don't go whining about mask mandates and Ron DeSantis. You have no power over Florida. Get over it. Just enough. I don't give a damn about any of this. Because, like I said, You have people whose lives are in danger, people who are being tortured and killed, and you are so overly consumed with Ron DeSantis. Like I said, impeach him and his diversity hire, and a lot of other people need to resign because of this garbage response. And get our people out. I can't believe we pulled out 2,500 to drag in a whole bunch more. Like, what is it? Is it at 3 times as many now? Are you trying to start another war? Thoroughly disgusted. What amazes me is people who I know were huge Biden supporters are now coming to me and they're like thoroughly disgusted by him too. People I work with who were eager to vote for Biden, had no problem with him, are now thoroughly disgusted by his behavior. He is losing popularity much fast, really fast. I said, impeach him? Don't go with the whole, you know what? Don't be nice and go with the amendment, 25. No, that's too kind of a response. No, impeach him and throw him in prison and then throw away the key. As for the Taliban, these people aren't Muslim. If the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, saw their behavior, he would be thoroughly disgusted and horrified. This is not the Muslim religion. This is not the religion of compassion and mercy. This is the interpretation by a bunch of ignorant thugs whose poor mothers were probably not educated to teach them how the religion is supposed to be interpreted. This is the religion that before they went into battle, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, told his soldiers, do not even cut down a tree or kill an animal or harm an innocent human being. Don't cut down trees, let alone kill innocents. Don't torture people. This is disgusting. This is the religion of the Prophet who taught people to treat women as equals, that in front of God, men and women are equal. This is the religion of the man who married Sayyidah Khadija, whom I've already mentioned before. She was 40 years old and an independent businesswoman, and he worked for her. This is the man who married Sayyidah Aisha. You do this religion shame, and you have so much opportunity. The world's eyes are on you, and you could show them what the Muslim religion is really like. I dare you. You know what? I dare you to escort every American and every one of their interpreters or assistants or people who help them who want to leave. I dare you to defy expectations and escort the people to the airport. I dare you to actually treat women. This is the religion you claim to follow that says that you are not supposed to force women into marriage, where even if a woman doesn't like the smell of a man, she can refuse his marriage. This is the religion that wants daughters to be taught, because clearly your mothers knew nothing to teach you how to be better Muslims. So I dare you to actually treat your daughters well, because your mother was a woman. You disgusting animals. Now, maybe because I'm seeing it based on what's on, what they're showing online, and maybe it's being skewed, but you know what? Do better. As I said, this is your opportunity. You are on the world spotlight. If you took those weapons and instead escorted the people, instead of stealing their passports and beating them, you escorted the people and you showed the world what the Muslim religion is really about. I am ashamed because people are conflating the two. They think you are Muslims and are behaving how Muslims are supposed to behave. I have never been more ashamed of Muslims than I am right now. You do not deserve to be called Muslims. Practice your religion the way the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings upon him, did. The man of compassion and mercy, I was told at one point he had a cat on his sleeve, and he cut the sleeve of his robe so he did not disturb the cat. The man who loved people and animals, who treated his wives kindly and compassionately, and at the end, in his final sermon, reminded you that your mothers are women. I am ashamed. So those are my thoughts on the whole thing. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there because people were asking me about it during the live stream, and I've been thinking about it a lot because it really, really bothers me to hear people talking about Muslims so badly. I don't consider them Muslim. They don't know what they have. It really bothers me. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the tower. And you might have heard Buster running around. I gotta shut the door to record, and she's stuck in here with me, and there are birds outside the window. She likes birds. A lot.